Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. Today we're going to be talking about some scalp care and some tips that I've found has helped me throughout my natural hair journey, and things that I've recently been doing as well to tackle my dermatitis, as well as just to create a overall great feeling on my scalp. I have a book here with notes that I was able to just jot down after just doing a few wash days and realizing what I was doing and things that were actually helping me. So I kind of want to just share that with you all and just to offer any tips. If you have any as well, or you found that any of these have worked for you in the past, do let me know, because it helps anybody who watches this video as they're scrolling through the comment section, because I may not have all of the answers, which I'm sure I do not. So just leave some comments in the comment section below. All right, so let's see what's on the list here. They're all over the place, so I'm not saying that one is more important than the other or anything like that, but these are just some of the stuff that have helped me, and I want to share them with you guys. So one of the things that I would definitely say is, if you have the time, I don't always do this, but it is a good thing to do, is to do patch tests for your products. Some people have super sensitive skin, super sensitive scalp, because your scalp is your skin. But some people's scalps are just worse than the rest of their body, and that happens for me. I do patch tests sometimes if I look at the ingredients and I can see that some of them are kind of harsh before I go ahead and put it on my hair. So if you haven't tried that, I would say to do it. It isn't a must all the time, because most of the natural hair products, like, they're made with good ingredients that supposed to be used for your scalp and supposed to actually go on your hair. So I wouldn't say that it's a must to do, but if you do suffer from any scalp conditions or anything like that, I would say that it is a plus. It doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt before you put it on your scalp to see if your skin reacts to it. So yeah, I would say to do that. And you can also be sure to make sure that your products mix well together, please, before putting it on your hair. And let me see if I can do a product, show you guys how to do that if you don't know. I just have my section over here with my hair stuff. What are we gonna use? I'm gonna use this Ancient Egyptian. And what other one? I'll probably use another Main Choice product. So I'm honestly just rubbing it on my hand here. And let's see. Actually, no, I want to try a different product. So let's see how the Ancient Egyptian gel works with the Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink. Is it gonna focus? Yeah, let's see how it works with this one here. Oh, these actually go good together. Okay. So, I'm actually going to show you. Yeah, it's matching really well together. There isn't any white flakes or anything. So when you see it do like this, then you know that those products are really good. They're good to go. You're good to go with that. Okay, so let's see. Also, hot oil treatment. Number 3 is hot oil treatments. They have been a game changer for me. Aside from even the scalp benefits, which I will get into, the manageability that it gives your hair on wash days. I use it as a pre-poo, and it's amazing. It leaves your hair silky, smooth. You do not have to do too much detangling in the shower once you've done your hot oil treatment, and it's just the shine that you get with that it's unmatched. So I love my hot oil treatments, and I'm definitely going to continue them. I'm probably not going to do a video on a hot oil treatment. It may be on my Instagram, but it's pretty simple. It's literally just you grabbing your favorite oils, which I may do is talk about the different oils and their benefits later on. But literally what you do is that you get your favorite oils, mix them together, or even using a oil product that's already put together, they've already combined all of the oils, and just literally heating that up on the stove. Make sure the water is hot. Heat up some water. Get a plastic bowl. Pour the hot water in there and just place your oil mixture that you've had for about 2 minutes. Just make sure that it's hot enough, warm enough to get the benefits of it from the hot oil treatment. And then you would want to go ahead and do like a test on your hand as well before putting it on your scalp to make sure it's not super hot and you won't get burned. And leave that on. I usually leave that on for, I want to say, how long? I usually leave it on for, I want to say, probably 20 minutes. And then some people use like a heating cap. They may go under the dryer, but I don't have any of those and probably not going to spend money on any of those right now. So I usually just sit in the bathroom, let the water run, let all the steam from the bathroom just soak in to my scalp so that it can open up those cuticles and that nutrients can get in. So that's what I've been doing for my hot oil treatments. It's pretty simple. I'm sure you can find a video on YouTube about it, but they've been a game changer for me. And it helps with the frizziness. It creates that moisture balance for you and shine. It's been good. So I've been using that for, I want to say, well, I started using it last year, but I use it probably once a month. I do a hot oil treatment. I kind of don't find the need to do it more than that because I don't want to, I want my routine or my hair regimen to be like pretty simple. I don't want to incorporate a bunch of steps into it because that just makes it a hassle. And I don't want that to be a hassle because I enjoy doing my hair. So find out what works for you. Some people do it every other wash day. I like to do it once a month. If I see that my hair needs that extra care, then I go ahead and do it. Let me see. Oh yeah, so there's a ton of oils. Like I said, we can be here all day talking about the oils and their benefits. So I would say to do your research. I may do a video on it later on once I am able to because there's honestly a ton of them. And I usually just use a mixture. Like I purchase an oil mixture from a product. Oftentimes I don't create my own hot oil treatment if I already have an oil product here. But if you're looking for specific benefits, because every oil has different benefits, every oil does not do the same thing for your hair, then I would say to do your research before you go ahead and apply it, thinking that you're going to get this benefit from this oil just because it's an oil. No, every oil has its benefits. So go ahead, do your research, and see what oils you want to incorporate in your treatment days. The next one that I have here is please wash your hair, ladies. I know we love to skip wash days because some people wash days are just crazy and you're in literally doing your wash day for about a couple hours, but it's needed. I do not recommend applying product on top of a product just so your hair can continue to stay in that specific style. Stop being lazy. Go ahead and wash your hair. I'm not too much of a big fan of co-washes just because it's conditioner. Right? It doesn't do the job of a shampoo. That's why it's not called a shampoo. Shampoo, although we don't like them, they can strip our hair of its natural like oils and nutrients and stuff like that. So I would say not to use too much shampoo or not to go crazy with it, but you need it. You need to start fresh. You need to start with a new layer on any time that you go and style your hair in a new style or anything versus just applying product on there that's going to create a buildup. And in the end, it's like you're putting yourself through more work rather than just washing your hair when you create that ton of buildup. So please wash your hair, ladies. I know we don't like to do it, but do not skip your wash days. Please. You can do co-washes if you want to. I personally would prefer just to wash my hair, or if I can at the time, then I would go ahead and do a co-wash. But when you really think about it, you're still doing the whole process. You're just using a co-wash. Just place a conditioner on top, which is going to go ahead and help you repair all of those. It's a pH balance thing, and I'm going to get into that later on. But for now, I'll just say wash your hair. Wash your hair. And I would also say to do it at least, well, for me, I wash my hair at least once a week. I try not to stray from that at all because I know it's going to be a mess if I do. But please do not go long periods of time without washing your hair. It's going to affect more than your scalp. It's going to affect your face. It's going to affect your neck, the different parts of your body, everything that your hair is going to touch. Next, I would say to not leave your hair wet. When you're leaving your hair wet, And what I've been doing now is I love to air dry. But my hair sometimes takes a long time to dry in certain areas. So I purchased a diffuser because I realized that leaving your hair over extended periods of time wet in your scalp is just going to create, that's an area for fungus to grow. And if you're somebody who suffers from sebaceous dermatitis or any type of scalp condition, that's a huge no-no. That's one of the reasons that is actually going to trigger that to get worse. So please, ladies, do not, but more than ladies, but do not allow your scalp to be wet for long periods of time. Let's see. Also, a major thing is your hair, your scalp, your skin is literally going to show what you consume. So I would say healthy eating is a big factor, drinking tons of water. Literally, you are what you consume, so keep mind of that. And honestly, you're going to notice a difference when you start to eat healthy and when you're drinking more water with your hair growth and your skin as well. And let's see. Yeah, don't use too much oils. I think I already touched on that. Because we already produce our own oil, so there's no reason to go in with a ton more oils on your hair because it's only going to create an overproduction of them, which leads to buildup for you, and we don't want that. So let's see. Also, get your scalp checked. If you think that your condition or your scalp is looking abnormal, make it a point to try and see a dermatologist if you can, because everybody's scalp is different. Everybody may need different treatments. I went to a dermatologist when I first noted that my face and my scalp was getting out of hand, and that's how I was able to be diagnosed with the sebaceous dermatitis. And from that, I've been able to use certain shampoos. Coal tar works really well. Probiotic soaps have worked really well for me. I have to watch what I eat because if I eat too much sugar, it's not fun. Trying to see with Alex. So there's a shampoo called, I think it's a tea gel, and then the other one that I use is Denorex, and they have coal tar in them. But I would say before even using any of those, please consult with your dermatologist, because like I said, everybody's condition is different. So if you find the need to use certain products or even creams and stuff like that to place on your scalp, please consult with somebody before you do that, because you may end up making matters worse for yourself. And those products can be very harsh if you have super sensitive skin as well. So let's see what else. Also, wash your pillowcases, your bonnet, your scarves, anything that you use on your hair. Please make sure that you wash them. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not super good at this, but whenever I could, or I would even flip it over sometimes. Like, full disclosure, I may flip it over sometimes because I don't want any like flakes or anything that may have been on it before to get on my scalp. So sometimes I just flip it over, and that's not even good because it's going to get on your pillowcase. So just make sure that you're washing your anything that you use for your hair, as well as your brushes, combs, all of that you use for your hair. Make sure that you're washing them. I would say to do it, if not weekly, every other week if you can. Because any product that you had on there that got onto those, then it's going to go right back on your hair when you're doing your styling, and it just messes up the whole process. You're going to have to wash your hair a ton more. It's going to be way more buildup, and it's going to be a bunch of itchiness throughout your wash days. So I would say go ahead and do that if you haven't already, or if you just need a reminder. As well, scalp massages are really, really good for you. It just stimulates those hair follicles and stimulates the blood flow I wouldn't say that it causes your hair to grow, but it promotes growth. Also, when you're washing your hair, or if your hair gets itchy at any point, do not use your nails. Use your fingertips. I don't even know if it's focusing on my fingertips, but use your fingertips. Do not use your nails, because you're just going to be picking away at your scalp, at any scabs that you have. It's not going to be a fun time. So whenever you're washing your hair, anything that you're doing in your hair, be sure to use your fingertips and not your nails. What else? Scalp exfoliants are really nice. Doing clay washes, and I use the bentonite clay. That's really good for cleaning your hair. Herbs. That's something that I really want to get into. I haven't really started using herbs a lot, but I've been watching videos, seeing a bunch of reviews on them. So I really want to get into the herb life, the herb game, and the um the haul that's going to be coming up very shortly has some herbs in them. So it has some herb products in them, so I'm very excited to talk about that. So this is a really good one too, is understanding your hair's pH. And our hair usually has a pH, I think it's of 4.5, around that range, to 5.5. So we want to use products that pHs are within that range or close to that. That's why when you find like certain shampoos, they're either 7 or higher, and that's why when we say they strip our hair of its natural oils, because they have a high pH. So when you're looking for products, you would want to find products that are within that pH range or close to. And you also want to use shampoos, use any treatments or methods that try to maintain that balance of our hair's pH, because sometimes it can get out of whack. And when you realize that, that means that it's going too alkaline, and you can start to get those flakiness, it gets itchy, all of that irritation. And that's just because our pH balance of our hair and everything has been thrown off. So that's a big one. Oh yes, and I found that apple cider vinegar as well as aloe, they are good products or treatments that you can use when you're trying to get back your hair's natural pH balance. The apple cider vinegar, make sure to use water with that one, and you're rinsing that one out. The aloe you can leave in, but be sure to rinse that apple cider vinegar one out. But yeah, let's see what else we have here. Also, conditioners, they are great at, they're like acid regulators. So they're great. That's why you find that after you use a shampoo, that pH is so high, you follow up with the conditioner because it goes back to maintaining that pH balance. So that's great knowledge to have. Let's see what else. I think that's it, guys, that I have. I would say if you want, I don't really check the pH of my products. I usually just let my hair tell me. Was I out of focus all that time? Anyway, I usually just let my hair tell me what the products are saying for me. And it usually does a good job, but I know some people, they actually use the pH strips. And if you search online, then you can see some products actually work to maintain your pH balance. You can tell yourself if that's a true statement or not. But if you wanted to go and find out the pH of your hair products, some of them I found online, some I haven't, but I've been able to just see how my hair reacts to it, to know if it's damaging it, it's stripping it away. I'm honestly not going to go through the through the whole process of getting the strips and dipping it in. I may do it like to show you all exactly like what I'm saying, and to see like which products are actually more, sorry if I'm looking over there, my products are over here, which products are actually higher up and lower, just so you can see what I'm meaning. But I'm probably not going to include that in my regimen because it's going to take too much time, in all honesty. But if you want to go ahead and do it, I would say do it. Doesn't hurt. But yeah, that's what I have here for scalp care. Just going to check to see if I'm missing anything else. I don't think I am, though. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. My scalp has been feeling amazing. It doesn't itch that much, and that's a big part of what I've been doing here, what I've been keeping track of, the products that I've been using in terms of my shampoos, conditioners. They've really been detoxing my scalp and just giving me an overall great scalp care. And I would say that's the most important part of your hair journey. So I would say to pay special attention to your scalp versus a lot of products that we use all the time, and just getting this part of our hair to look good and their hair strands to look good and being defined. I would say please, if you haven't already, to pay close attention to your scalp care, because once your scalp is doing good, the rest of your hair is going to be doing amazing as well. So please pay special attention to your scalp. And yeah, that's probably the end of this video. If you have any tips, anything that you found in this video that has helped you, anything you want to leave below, go ahead, help the community out, help everybody out. Let us know what you've been trying for your scalp and hair care, and I will see you guys in the next video.